Why did I eat this again? Disgusting!
Ma'am, you threw your fast food litter out of the car. That's illegal. Put your hands where I can see them. Ma'am? Hold still, ma'am. Hold still!
Put your hands behind your head!
Leave me alone!
Car stand by. 50 officer, police priority, shots fired.
This is the incredible story of how Linda Banks, a 44-year-old mom of 3, who suddenly collapsed on her wedding anniversary due to a deadly enzyme buried deep in her belly fat, was left fighting for her life, the doctors ready to switch off life support, only to miraculously recover and suddenly melt off 57 pounds of deep fat from her belly, arms, legs, buns, thighs, and face, without a single second of painful dieting or exhausting exercise, leaving family and friends gaping open-mouthed in wonder at her rapid transformation, blown away by her new toned, slender body and young-looking face, giving her a fresh new surge of energy and confidence as she fit into the sexy outfits, tight jeans, and tank tops she could only have dreamed of wearing weeks before, relieving her crippling back and knee pain and shocking the doctor, injecting the passion back into her marriage while supporting healthy arteries, healthy glucose levels, healthy immunity, and cholesterol. All thanks to a powerful 10-second fat loss trigger discovered on an isolated mountainous Asian island. And that's not all, because this powerful fat loss trigger made her husband Paul burn off 33 pounds of stubborn hanging belly fat himself, restoring his muscle tone, energy, sex drive, and vitality in weeks. Believe it or not, they did all this while enjoying all their favorite foods such as pepperoni pizza, hamburgers, mac and cheese, chocolate fudge ice cream, and birthday cake. You might be feeling skeptical right now, yet strange as it sounds, you too can melt off every last pound of excess fat with this simple, safe fat loss trigger each morning when I show you how in a moment. What you're about to see is absolutely not another diet, workout, fat-burning pill, supplement, or gadget. It's something new and completely different that you've never seen before, and it's far more powerful. In the next 3 minutes and 10 seconds, I'll reveal exactly what this 10-second fat loss trigger is so you can enjoy its potent pound-melting effects for yourself. Plus, you'll see how an exotic purple fruit awakens a powerful fat-burning hormone buried deep inside your gut. A newly discovered hormone that stunned renowned professors and top scientists across the world who are now calling it the holy grail of weight loss. A hormone that Harvard scientists are labeling the new treatment for obesity. As big pharma executives fight like caged rats to find out its secret, hang on to every word, because in 1 minute and 40 seconds, you'll also see how the true cause of unexplained weight gain is almost nothing to do with carbs, fat, sugar, your genes, how much you exercise, or your body type. Instead, it's a sinister compound that's suffocating your fat-burning hormones, wrapping a thick layer of fat around your heart and making it impossible to lose a pound. You need to target this hidden deadly cause of fat urgently, because the longer you wait, the harder it gets and the more belly fat you pile on. Which is why it's critical you do what I'm about to tell you. Because you'll never hear about this secret from the shady weight loss industry who make billions from keeping good, honest people overweight for life. Yet the good news is, this powerful fat loss trigger you're about to discover obliterates this devious cause of belly fat and turns your metabolism into a raging hot furnace. Something that no diet, supplement, or workout routine has ever done before. Pay close attention, because I'm about to share all the studies from the reputable medical schools and scientists that prove how this powerful fat loss trigger melts through belly fat faster than anything you've ever seen before. I'll also reveal how your belly fat could be expanding due to a green vegetable most people eat every day that's attacking your metabolism and brain, causing uncontrollable fat storage. Plus, there's some juicy insider information from a brilliant former weight loss doctor who's going public with his secrets. Furious weight loss industry lawyers are desperately trying to censor this video because it threatens their corrupt profits. They don't want you to know the truth about how easy it is to melt off your fat. They want you to think it's your fault. This video could be taken down any minute now, so make sure to watch until the end while you still can. Just imagine, in only minutes from now, you'll know exactly what the real cause of unexplained belly fat is. And you'll know how to transform your gut into a potent, fat-burning engine no matter your age, shape, sex, or weight. Can you imagine how great that'd feel to see the fat literally dropping off your body day by day? Just picture yourself waking up and seeing yourself in the mirror looking sexy, toned, and lean. Your belly will flatten out nicely. Your hips, leg, and back will look toned, sexy, and attractive. Friends and family members will barely recognize your new, stunning, lean body and face. They'll wonder what it is you've done to get so toned and young looking. You'll feel wonderful, confident and energized as you walk down the street on a beautiful sunny day. You won't feel guilty about what you eat. No more worries about what people think of you when you walk into a room. No more worries about sudden heart attacks, strokes, or erratic blood sugar. Instead, your doctor will be stunned by your impressive health markers. You'll slip easily into your favorite clothes, including those sexy outfits. And the best part, you won't put yourself through a single minute of joint-busting workouts or restrictive diets, because this is nothing like that. It's something different, exciting, and brand new. It makes no difference if you're 30, 50, or 70 years old, if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter if you feel it's almost impossible to drop a single pound or if nothing's ever worked for you. And it doesn't matter how overweight you are. This 10-second method will trigger a powerful internal reaction inside your belly and burn away every last pound of excess fat, all while enjoying your favorite foods like pizza, burgers, creamy sweet desserts, and even beer.
Now, maybe you're thinking you've seen it all before and nothing ever works. Well, let me tell you, you have not seen this yet. I guarantee you, you will be astounded and perhaps a little mad that this fat melting secret has been kept hidden away for so many years.
It's time I show you exactly how to burn off all that unwanted fat. I can't wait for you to get started. Are you ready? Before we get to that, I should introduce myself.
My name's Mike Richardson. I'm a police dog trainer from Rocky Mount, Virginia, and I'm also Linda's older brother. I've come up against plenty of challenges in my 50 years of life, including training hundreds of awesome dogs to root out the most dangerous criminal gangs. I'm no expert doctor. I didn't go to Harvard or Stanford, but what I do have is that when I come up against something, I give it my all. And the hardest challenge in my life was seeing my sister's health and happiness spiral out of control. We've been pretty close over the years, and I've always looked out for Linda and taken care of her. She married her high school sweetheart, Paul, and they had 3 wonderful kids. Her life seemed to be set on the right path. It was all going so well until around the time she hit 40. She began to notice creeping belly fat that she could not get rid of. It made no difference if she did keto, paleo, low-fat, fasting, detox, gluten-free, or intermittent fasting. The fat refused to budge. And if she ever did drop a few pounds by exercising every morning, eating her favorite foods just once would destroy months of hard work. The typical diet advice, calorie counting, workouts, fasting, and whatever else she did made absolutely no difference. In fact, it seemed that the more Linda dieted and did everything right, the more weight she put on.
Her doctor warned her several times about her erratic blood sugar and clumps of fat sticking to her heart and pancreas. She was terrified a sudden heart attack or stroke would mean her kids grew up without a mother.
And it wasn't her fault. She ate salad and low carb every day. She never took sugar or cream in her coffee. She even walked 10,000 steps a day. At one point, she starved herself for an entire week, and the scales still wouldn't move. She tried everything, yet here she was, fatter than ever before. I felt so bad. I just didn't know how to help her. You see, like millions of others, I believe the weight loss industry's lies. I believe diets and exercise were the only way. I believe the TV doctors, the diet gurus, and the self-styled experts. At the time, I had no idea this so-called healthy advice was carefully designed to keep people as overweight as possible. You'll see why in a minute. And that's why watching Linda spiral down into a dark, confidence-destroying black hole was so brutally hard. She was 55 pounds overweight and felt like a bad example to her 3 loving kids who looked up to her. If she couldn't keep in shape and look after herself, how were they ever supposed to?
It all hit rock bottom when one day, that fall, Linda felt more depressed and sadder than ever about her weight. To make herself feel better, she went to a drive-thru and ordered a big bucket of fried chicken with fries, followed by ice cream and soda. Only once she'd eaten half of it had she felt so ashamed and sick with guilt that she threw the food out the window. And that's when a passing cop saw what she did, dragged her out of her car, and pinned her to the ground. He fired his gun and shocked Linda when he cuffed her and shoved her in the police car. After years of frustration, despair, and shame about her body, what happened was enough to trigger a terrible attack triggered by her excess weight. Her heart suddenly tightened up, her mouth went dry, and she started seeing red dots in front of her eyes. She blacked out and turned to jelly as she came tumbling down like a sack of bricks. She was rushed straight to the hospital. We prayed that night. We prayed for her life. And at 3 a.m. that morning, the doctor called to tell her husband the tragic news: she wouldn't last the night. But he didn't know Linda was a fighter. She was a brave mom who'd do anything for her family. And I know our prayers were miraculously answered because Linda shocked the doctors and pulled through. And what happened right after that will blow your mind, just as it did hers. Weeks after she recovered, she went to see Dr. Hargraves. "You need more time to recover from the shock," he told her. "Instead of giving you a prescription, I recommend you take it easy and perhaps go see a friend."
This sounded good to Linda. She had a close friend, Sonia, who'd left the U.S. 3 years earlier following her divorce. Sonia left to live on a remote island called the Lanta in Thailand. It sure looked beautiful over there in the pictures on Facebook. Linda had some money saved up for a trip, and now would be the perfect opportunity to get away from it all.
And it was during her trip to that beautiful island that Linda would discover the exotic fat loss trigger that would transform her entire life by melting off 57 pounds of fat, restoring her energy, sex drive, and confidence. Before she left, her 7-year-old Kyla told her,
"I'll miss you, Mommy, but I love you so much and I believe in you. Last night I prayed for you to get better, Mommy, and I just know my prayers will be answered." Linda felt like bursting into tears. Kyla looked up to her mommy so much. She was blessed to have such wonderful children in her life. She kissed and hugged them all goodbye, and the next day, she touched down in Thailand. A few hours after landing, Linda arrived on the island. Her friend Sonia greeted her with a big hug. It was wonderful to feel the sun on her skin, the sand beneath her feet, and to breathe the fresh sea air. Linda could hear the sounds of nature all around. It just felt so peaceful. She spent her first days exploring the island with Sonia. Pretty soon, Linda noticed something very different about this place. The local men and women were lean and toned. The seniors of the village were bouncing around with plenty of energy, playing with their grandkids all day long. Women looked beautiful and young, including the ones with 3 or 4 kids. The women over 50 and 60 years of age looked to be 20 years younger. Men of all ages looked energetic and lean. Not a single one had the overhanging belly fat that was so common in men and women in the U.S. these days. Linda wondered why nobody had an ounce of fat on them. She saw them scarfing down carbs at dinner. Linda had always been told by diet experts in the U.S. that carbs made her fat. But as you'll see in a minute, there was something very different about these people. Nobody was bloated, tired, and overweight. Nobody was taking daily medication like the millions were back in the U.S. They were overflowing with energy. Linda's friend Sonia looked 10 years younger and much slimmer these days. Sonia had been like so many other modern-day American moms before she left the U.S. Tired, stressed, and frustrated with the 40 pounds of belly fat following her cheating husband's infidelity and divorce. But soon after arriving on the remote island, Sonia looked like she was in her late 20s again, full of vitality and energy, and most of all, slim, toned, and beautiful. In fact, it seemed like Sonia had aged in reverse. What could her secret be? "You look 10 years younger and 40 pounds slimmer than I last saw you," she told Sonia. "Yet I see you enjoying carbs and tasty desserts every day. What have you been doing that's different?" Linda asked.
"Well, the only real change to my lifestyle has been a delicious drink I add to my breakfast each morning," Sonia told her.
"It's made of local fruits and herbs from this island. I eat any food I want, and I've dropped 42 pounds since I started drinking it." Linda didn't really believe it could melt off all her unwanted fat, but she sure decided she had nothing to lose by trying.
So she tried the delicious morning drink herself at breakfast that morning.
Drink it every morning, Sonia told her. And when you do, you'll notice the fat dropping off your body. The first morning after drinking the shake, Linda already felt slimmer. She hated weighing herself, but this time it was different. She was amazed to see she had dropped 2 pounds that first night alone. Then, after a few days of drinking the refreshing morning shake at breakfast each day, Linda started to notice something shift in her. She was sleeping much better and waking up feeling energized, happier, and lighter. Her belly was flattening out. Her face and neck started to look thinner.
Her hair and nails were looking shiny and strong.
She had no more bloating or digestive discomfort. She hadn't had a single sugar craving for days. And she felt so energetic, it was like she was plugged into a powerful energy source. But even better was that Linda was eating any food she wanted, and she was still burning off handfuls of fat. How good it felt to enjoy her favorite foods without feeling guilty. And why shouldn't she be able to eat good food, right?
After a few days, she got on the scales, and what she saw blew her mind. She lost a mind-blowing 11 pounds. Her clothes already felt looser, and she felt much lighter on her feet.
And Linda was someone who couldn't lose a single pound, even when she starved herself and worked out daily. But was it normal to melt fat so fast? Linda wanted to be sure. So later that day, she got to meet with the local doctor, Dr. Thalong, and you'll be blown away by what he told her. Linda was surprised how good Dr. Thalong's English was and how professional his clinic was. He'd studied in some of the most prestigious medical schools in Europe for 10 years and had a vast range of knowledge of the nutritional differences between Asia and the West. Linda told Dr. Thalong about how hard it had been to drop weight for so many years and how it was ruining her life. It seemed strange now that she was suddenly melting away her fat so fast. Was everything okay? Dr. Thalong asked Linda a few questions about what she'd been eating. I wouldn't be concerned about your sudden weight loss, he told her, smiling. It's all down to a powerful fat-burning fruit in the shake you've been taking with your breakfast each morning. I'll tell you what this potent fat-burning fruit is in a minute, but first, let me tell you why it's so powerful.
See, Linda, the root cause of deadly fat suffocating your heart, liver, and blocking your fat-burning hormones is not carbs or sugar, genetics, or even lack of exercise, he said. It's not your fault. In fact, it's a tiny compound called oxidative stress that's building up in your body. Studies by University of Messina in Italy reveal oxidative stress is now at dangerously high levels in every overweight man and woman's blood. It's now considered the root cause of the deadly belly fat epidemic. Oxidative stress inflames your arteries and clogs your vital organs, but it also shuts down a master fat-melting hormone called glucagon-like peptide 1, or GLP-1 for short. GLP-1's a newly discovered, powerful hormone that burns up all the sugar and carbs you eat as energy instead of storing it as fat. It cuts hunger and cravings so you don't get those urges to snack. Now, when GLP-1 gets shut down by this compound, you simply cannot melt fat no matter what you try. You absorb food too fast after eating, spiking your blood glucose levels and creating insulin resistance. Glucose streams into your blood too fast for you to convert it into energy. Your liver can only hold so much glucose, so it converts the rest to deadly white fat that gets stored in your problem areas. Think of it like pouring water too fast into your bathtub. Your bathtub overflows and the water spills all over the floor, making a big mess. It's the same when GLP-1 isn't working right. Glucose pours into your blood too fast, then spills out of your liver and converts to fat, making a big mess in your body. You store fat on your belly, buns, hips, arms, and your face, and clog up your organs and arteries with thick fat. To make it worse, you increase your risk of sudden heart attacks, type 2 diabetes, and deadly strokes. Sorry to say, but the heavier you get, the worse your GLP-1 levels get. Meaning, unless you act immediately, you could gain much more weight disturbingly fast. High oxidative stress is caused by nasty chemicals injected into veggies that most people believe to be healthy, like spinach and kale, and even your drinking water. Everyone has some oxidative stress depending on their body type and genes. The good news is this powerful shake targets it within 1 hour. When you drink it, you'll activate your most powerful fat-melting hormone, GLP-1, burn up to a pound of thick fat each day, and instantly boost your energy levels, charge up your sex drive, and feel younger and fitter. Linda was still a little unsure, even though this was coming from a brilliant doctor. She knew her belly fat was deadly, but she'd never heard of this lethal cause of weight gain. Why doesn't any diet specialist or doctor ever talk about it, she asked. Most doctors already know oxidative stress is a hidden major cause of the weight gain epidemic in America, he replied, but they're told to prescribe medication for symptoms instead of the root cause. That's why 40% of people are obese in the U.S. and over 30 million suffer from type 2 diabetes. If doctors all targeted the cause of obesity like we do, nobody would be overweight. Here on Lanta, the people who drink this shake power up their natural GLP-1 levels each morning. They eat all the carbs, sugar, and fat they want because they convert every last calorie to energy. They're active and young, with healthy hearts and energy to burn at all ages. And that is why Lanta has some of the longest living people in the world, record low obesity levels, sharpest brain performance, and modern deadly conditions are unheard of. When you power up GLP-1 levels, you can eat your favorite foods too, such as pizza, chocolate desserts, ice cream, and apple pie, all while burning off every last calorie. It'll be like you're running up hills all day, burning fat all day long, when in reality, you're eating delicious foods. You know those people who eat anything and melt away all their fat without any diet or exercise? Well, they're not special. It just means their GLP-1 hormone is activated. That's all.
Linda took a deep breath to stay calm. She still felt skeptical, but hearing all this made her feel excited. Dr. Thalong wrote the list of ingredients on a piece of paper and handed it to her. Mix these together and drink them once a day, he smiled. Linda felt relieved as she thanked Dr. Thalong and left. She felt blessed that he'd been so kind and helpful. It was as if her prayers had been answered, and it all started making sense to her. She felt as though for the last 7 years, she's been on a dark road to nowhere without a map. And now she was given a torch and a map so she can see exactly where she was going. He told her everything she'd ever need to know to melt off every last pound of unwanted fat. But Linda still wanted to be sure this shake was safe and that it was proven by science. After all, how could weight loss be so easy and fast? She'd been told for years by the weight loss industry and doctors that restrictive diets and painful, intense workouts were the only solution. And that's when she decided to give me a call.
Is this shake legit and as powerful as Dr. Thalong says? She asked me.
But like most people, I've been conditioned to believe that only restrictive diets and exhausting exercise could help with dropping weight. But then I thought about it and it was like a light bulb suddenly switched on in my head. The weight loss industry had been pushing their pricey workouts, diets, meal plans, and gadgets on millions of us for decades. Yet during my research, I discovered that UCLA researchers reviewed 31 different studies showing that diets don't even work. One study said 95% of diets end in failure. Obesity rates are now at record high levels in this world, projected to get much worse. In some states, almost 40% of all adults are obese. It was starting to dawn on me that we've been brainwashed by these heavily corrupt institutions for years.
Even the government is in on it, keeping us sick and overweight to help their friends out in the weight loss and pharma industries. Because if you're overweight right now, there's a much higher chance you'll become diabetic, suffer from dementia, and heart disease. And you'll need to take sickening, expensive medication for life.
So that's when I decided to check out the research behind the shake Linda was drinking each day. And I'm delighted I did because what I found will completely blow your mind like it did mine. When you see this, you'll know exactly what to do to melt away all your unwanted fat. First, I discovered the rock-solid proof that GLP-1 hormone is our master metabolism hormone. It was astonishing. According to Harvard Medical School, GLP-1 supports healthy insulin and slows the rate of glucose absorption into your blood, which means you can convert it all to energy instead of storing it as fat. GLP-1 is like the combustion engine that converts gasoline to power your car, except GLP-1 converts food to energy instead. Harvard scientists also said GLP-1 helps you to feel fuller and works to support healthy blood sugar, meaning it shuts down cravings. What I found next made my heart pound with excitement. A powerful pharma company has been trying to copy this newly discovered hormone to make their own obesity drug. You see, pharma companies are smart. They pay big money to research what Dr. Thalong knew all along. They figured that by mimicking GLP-1 hormone, their obesity drug would curb cravings and accelerate the metabolism, causing the weight to drop off effortlessly, and it did. The New England Journal of Medicine reported that people taking the drug lost an average of 32 pounds compared to 5.5 pounds to those who weren't. Folks in the trial said their weight loss was effortless. But the pharma researchers had to admit that it had potential side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. The more I read, the more I realize Big Pharma's goal is to push this obesity drug on millions of people and make them pay a fortune for it. They want to sell us their pills for life so they can buy mansions and luxury cars. But if pharma billionaires were spending a fortune to try and copy and patent this thing, I had to be onto something super interesting. So next, I researched the ingredients in the Flat Belly Shake. First up was the purple, fat-burning fruit Dr. Thalong had spoken about, mangosteen. Research from a clinic in Massachusetts reported that mangosteen is packed with incredible antioxidants I'd never heard of called xanthones, and xanthones target the same oxidative stress which causes dangerous fat storage.
Which is why they immediately switch on GLP-1, your key fat-burning hormone.
University of Rome reported that mangosteen had a potent insulin sensitizing effect, which means it helps convert your food directly to energy by supporting healthy insulin. The Italian researchers even recommended it as a treatment for obesity and inflammation. Next was an Asian herb called Panax ginseng. Mick Jagger actually mixes Panax ginseng in his water while performing to maintain his superhuman energy levels. The guy's now in his 70s and as lean and fit as he was at 27, all while touring the world doing huge live shows. He even fathered a child a couple of years back, and he has the energy and virility of a man half of his age. If you ever wondered what on earth Jagger's secret is, now you know. It's Panax ginseng. According to studies by Seoul National University in Korea, Panax contains potent compounds called ginsenosides, which help block fat cell formation.
So it boosts GLP-1 and burns fat, all while increasing energy, focus, and drive.
The third nutrient in that shake was cinnamon bark. We all know cinnamon can be a tasty spice to sprinkle on your dessert, but did you know it can burn off crazy amounts of fat? It's true. Researchers at the University of Michigan studied it and found that it triggers thermogenesis, a metabolic process which actually burns calories to produce heat. What's more, the Center for Applied Health Sciences in Ohio, USA, reported that folks carrying extra weight could target oxidative stress and support healthy blood glucose just by consuming cinnamon extracts. It was just incredible, and I never heard any doctor talk about it.
And what's awesome is you'll be able to do the same thing when you get your hands on this delicious shake in a minute.
Then, the fourth ingredient in the shake was an exciting Asian herb called ashwagandha. Ashwagandha has been used for over 3,000 years in Asia to help soothe stress and anxiety, increase energy levels, and support brain health. But what's great is, ashwagandha is proven to maintain healthy insulin.
It boosts GLP-1.
Meaning you convert more of your food to pure energy instead of fat, and you support healthy blood sugar. What's more, when it comes to stress, ashwagandha lowers levels of cortisol, a stress hormone that triggers fat storage. So this amazing herb was not only stopping fat storage in its tracks, but also helping Linda feel calm and great about herself. Then there was another nutrient in the shake called ECGC from Asian green tea. And ECGC is proven by one study to increase the rate of fat oxidation or fat burning. And finally, there was inulin from chicory root, which according to the prestigious Imperial College of London, England, switches off cravings. The combined effect of these nutrients is to produce a powerful metabolic burn all day, which converts every last fat cell to pure energy. I was completely blown away. I'd been skeptical, but now I'd seen the scientific proof with my own eyes from these highly reputable institutions. I didn't even know such powerful fat-burning nutrients existed. What's more, they support healthy blood sugar, healthy immunity, better sleep, and could ward off the dangerous stress and cravings that trigger fat storage. I was astounded that no dietitian, nutritionist, or doctor had never once mentioned them. The next morning I called Linda back. Hey sis, I was super skeptical at first, but it turns out Dr. Thalong was absolutely right, I told her.
GLP-1 is a powerful master metabolism hormone.
According to the University of Messina in Italy, it's being shut down by dangerous oxidative stress, causing insulin resistance and fat storage in millions of people. Big Pharma is busy spending tens of millions developing a drug that copies this potent hormone. I mean, that's how powerful it is. Now your breakfast shake shuts down the root cause of unwanted fat, activating your GLP-1 metabolism hormone, causing you to finally melt off those pounds at a rate faster than you've ever seen. The shake contains an exotic purple fruit called mangosteen, which contains xanthones, and xanthones are extremely powerful for triggering your fat-burning metabolism. But the effect is 10 times more potent when you combine mangosteen with the other nutrients in your shake, Panax ginseng, cinnamon bark, Asian green tea, and ashwagandha, as well as a few others. So if you keep drinking that breakfast shake, Linda, you should melt off an astonishing amount of fat before you even get back to the U.S. Of course, Linda was excited that the effect of this powerful breakfast shake was proven by scientific reports she could trust. She imagined how good it would feel to finally slip back into that wonderful dress she hadn't worn for 5 years. How she'd be able to amaze her friends and family members with her new body, and how much more confident and happier she'd feel, how she could look people in the eye again. When Linda returned to the U.S., she'd be a proud mom, slim, sexy, relaxed, full of confidence, and radiating youthful energy. Her husband, Paul, wouldn't be able to keep his hands off of her. I felt so happy to hear such hope in my sister's voice. I realized I couldn't ever let her down, so the next 3 days I spent every spare minute finding and sourcing the ingredients from all over the world. I was determined to have her breakfast shake ready the first morning she got back. It took endless days of hard work to source all the nutrients. I could only find them from high-end suppliers from Southeast Asian countries, exotic places like Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. I only had 2 weeks before Linda got back, so I paid extra to ship priority across the world. It cost me an arm and a leg, and it took days to cut them to size, measuring out the precise quantities. I wasn't about to give up and see my sister suffer like that ever again, especially now that I had convincing proof that this would work. I sweated and toiled each day until the final morning she was due back. I had just about everything ready. The next day I'd drop in and give her the surprise supply of ready-made shake mixture so she wouldn't have to lift a finger. Sure enough, Linda returned safely home. When I walked into her house, I couldn't believe what I saw. She was so slim, tanned, young-looking. She'd melted so much fat from her hips, belly, and face, it made her look at least 10 years younger. Her family were blown away as well. Kyla hugged her mommy. "You look so happy now, and your pain is gone, Mommy. I always knew my prayers would be answered," she said with her adorable smile. Linda was delighted and felt much more confident and revitalized, like she did during her younger days. She was pleased she could keep taking her breakfast shake, but would it work as well as the original? We were about to find out. Sure enough, as Linda drank her shake each morning, it tasted delicious and the effect was just as powerful. Her fat just melted off so fast, day after day, right up until she reached her dream weight just a few weeks later. I heard whoops of joy on the phone each day as she called me, delighted to tell me the new number on the scales. And it was all while eating her favorite foods like pizza, burgers, and pulled pork sandwiches. And here she is, slim, full of youth, and a picture of happiness and confidence, only weeks after discovering the amazing flat belly shake. Could you believe it? I mean, it seems crazy, but it's exactly how it happened. And in a minute, I'm going to show you how you can do the same. I wanted to make the flat belly shake as easy as possible to prepare. That's when a buddy put me in touch with a professional nutrition formulator, Andrew Kelly. This was a major stroke of luck because Andrew had been searching for the most powerful, fat-busting formula for years, since his wife had a car accident and reduced mobility meant she kept piling on the weight. He was blown away to hear about Linda's experience and fascinated by the explosive power of the nutrients that melted off her fat. After we spoke on the phone, we decided to meet in person to discuss. Andrew was a great guy, very down-to-earth and trustworthy. I knew I could count on him. He only wanted to do the best for his wife and his family, and I respected that. The nutrients in the shake are some of the most powerful I've ever seen, he told me. They're backed up by rock-solid scientific research from highly reputable institutions. But the real metabolism-igniting effect is when you combine these ingredients together. That's what activated the GLP-1 hormone and enabled your sister Linda to drop an incredible amount of weight in such a short time. "I'd be delighted to make this formula with you, Mike," he said. It didn't take Andrew long to get going. He was so convinced by the incredible proof and research that he threw himself into it, even finding a cutting-edge, trustworthy, FDA-approved professional facility to make the powerful formula into a powder that Linda and his wife could take each morning to fire up their metabolism and experience all-day-long powerful fat burning. The plan was to take a single scoop with breakfast and go about your day with a smile on your face without ever thinking about time-wasting diets and exhausting workouts. It took plenty of back and forth and weeks of hard work to get the formula just how we wanted it. At one point, we even wondered if we would ever get there. But somehow we managed because just months later, the formula was ready. And thank God it was, because the ingredients were becoming almost impossible to source. Just in time, I had a supply of the powerful metabolic breakfast shake that Linda could simply drink a cup of each morning to burn off fat and enhance her energy all day long. What's more, it was in powder form, meaning that in 10 seconds flat, Linda could add a single scoop to her water and drink it down. And the unique powder form meant the powerful nutrients would be absorbed by the body much better than regular capsules. Andrew's wife, Angela, started taking the same shake each morning as well. In weeks, Angela had already dropped 24 pounds, which astonished her doctor, who couldn't understand how it was possible to blast away her fat so fast with reduced mobility. And because I had some belly fat to lose, you better bet I took it myself every day.
Sure enough, I melted off 33 pounds of embarrassing flab like hot butter, and before long, I could see my toned abs.
The more I drank the shake, the more I felt younger, more masculine and virile again, like my younger days. It wasn't long before my friends and family members started trying to find out what we'd been doing. I mean, think about it. If you knew someone who dropped 57 pounds and looked 10 years younger, you'd want to know how they did it, right? Well, that's what happened to us. Very soon, the word spread like wildfire about the flat belly shake. People were offering hundreds of dollars for just 1 month's supply. Men and women from 25 to 75 years old were contacting us. Friends of friends, work colleagues, people we didn't even know. I wasn't sure it could work so well for all these people, but what happened next shocked me. People were shedding an astonishing amount of fat in the first 21 days. All kinds of men and women, any age and weight. Even while eating pizza, burgers, dessert, and drinking beer. The average weight loss was 27 pounds. One 65-year-old woman even lost 72 pounds. Demand got so crazy, we sat down with Andrew Kelly to see what we could do about it. It just wasn't fair to keep this shake for ourselves and our friends. In the end, we agreed we had to increase production to simply get the formula out to as many people who needed it as we could. Andrew thought this was a great idea, but he wanted to go even better. So in addition to the potent ingredients, mangosteen, panax ginseng, cinnamon bark, ashwagandha, Asian green tea, and inulin, Andrew added alfalfa leaf, which according to a 2015 study supports healthy blood sugar levels, cholesterol, and triglycerides. Spirulina, a plant packed with nutrients and essential minerals to help you feel fuller after eating and support healthy blood sugar. Ginger root, which supports healthy digestion, healthy blood sugar, a healthy inflammation response, and energy. Turmeric, which cuts fat away from the body and supports a healthy inflammation response. The Asian hibiscus flower, which, according to a study out of Taiwan, accelerates overall weight loss even when you do nothing else. Biopurine from black pepper, proven to enhance absorption of nutrients to boost the metabolic effect. And finally, a complete blend of powerful antioxidant superfoods such as beets, berries, strawberries, and pomegranate for all-day-long energy. Andrew called this the accelerator blend because it would switch the fat-burning process up to a whole new level. We agreed that we should test this new super-enhanced flat belly shake on as many overweight men and women as we could. They had to be people of all ages who were sick and tired of being overweight, people who couldn't drop a pound no matter what they did. Andrew posted it on Facebook, and within 2 days, we had 1,400 people dying to test it out. Like you might expect, the results were mind-blowing, but even more so than the first time. This new formula was simply an explosive fat-burning potion. It just seemed to obliterate excess fat due to the powerful internal reaction that it was causing. Women felt younger, more confident, and happier as they saw how great they looked in the mirror and bought entire new wardrobes of clothes. Men felt more virile, energetic, and youthful again as they melted away their belly fat and fired up their sex drive. People with dangerous weight-related conditions were thrilled to get the all-clear from their doctors. Most of all, people told us they were proud to go to the beach or the pool and show off their lean, toned bodies, or delighted to be complimented on their toned, youthful looks by their friends and coworkers and to get their confidence back. The effects were so astonishing that we put up this website just to tell our story and make it easy for people to get their hands on this once-in-a-lifetime flat belly shake. We call our incredible formula the Lanta Flat Belly Shake because it fires up the metabolism and gives you the flat belly you've been dreaming of at a more rapid rate than anything that's ever existed. And the good news is the Lanta Flat Belly Shake's available for you here right now. It's made by our FDA-approved, completely safe, professional good manufacturing practices, GMP, certified facility right here in the USA. It's full of powerful, purity-tested nutrients and free of stimulants and toxins so you can feel perfectly safe. The first week our website went online, we ran out of stock in 2 days and crashed the website. We simply had not anticipated the immense demand and thousands of people sharing it online. We discussed taking it offline again, but Linda insisted we keep it going to help people. After all, God had given her this complete life transformation and answered her family's prayers, so she simply had to share it with others who needed it the most. By now you must be wondering what a fair price would be to get back your youthful, toned body and your flat belly again. To feel confident and proud as you walk down the street on a wonderful sunny day. To get compliments, admiring looks, and smiles wherever you go. To be at ease with eating your favorite foods again, completely guilt-free. To feel younger and full of zest and energy. It'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? Can you imagine transforming your entire life thanks to this one thing? And when I think back to the start of all this, when I was paying hundreds for a month's supply of flat belly shakes ingredients, when I toiled night and day to get it ready for Linda, and when I saw how powerful this unique formula is, I understand why people were outbidding each other to pay me hundreds for a single month's supply, and why dozens of people email us each day asking how they can pay more due to the amazing transformations in their lives. But the good news is you won't pay thousands or even hundreds today. Please do not try to pay me more. I simply will not accept it. Allow me to give you a deal instead. It's important for me to give back. And that means making Flat Belly Shake available to everyone who wants it. So today, as long as the Lanta Flat Belly Shake is still available and in stock, for your happiness, confidence, energy, well-being, and vitality, you won't pay $1,500 or even half that.
30-day supply of Flat Belly Shake will be $197 very soon, which is a great deal.
But today, to thank you for your precious time and for listening to me, when you get started with Flat Belly Shake today, you can experience the fastest and most pleasurable fat melting experience of your life for just $69 for a 30-day supply.
That comes to a little over $2 or less than what it costs for one coffee a day for this revitalizing fat melting formula that can transform your life.
Now I know that's a crazy value, but before you order, I have to tell you something else super important. Scientific reports show that the longer you take Flat Belly Shake, the more powerful the effect is. Meaning you'll accelerate your fat melting metabolism more and more each month that goes by as the nutrients work their way through your body. And even if you start dropping weight fast, you'll reach peak fat melting at 3 to 6 months. Meaning that the 3 or 6 pack of Lanta Flat Belly Shake provides you with a super highway of health benefits. And that's why I fought tooth and nail to put money back in your pocket and get the prices right down with our suppliers. It's why I insist you get access to mammoth discounts for both the 3 and 6 months packs for only $1.63 a day to enjoy the amazing metabolic effects that thousands of others are. Can you imagine how many wonderful benefits you'll get from just $1.63 a day? It's hard to believe, isn't it? All you need to do to take advantage of these incredible deep discounts is click below right now. People have been hoarding Flat Belly Shake ever since the first day it came out. The minute they see it's in stock again, they order as many bottles as they can, sometimes 12 or 24, and there's not much I can do about that except recommend that you get enough to cover yourself for the next few months or longer, since running out of stock is something that happens all the time with these rare nutrients. So keep that in mind and make the decision that's best for you.
What's more, I'm so confident that Flat Belly Shake will make you feel incredible and you'll be simply blown away by the results that I'm backing it up with a 100% money-back guarantee for an entire year.
All you need to do is click below now. You'll be taken to the next screen, which looks like this, where you can enter your details and complete your order. From there on, you can relax as your order is confirmed by our friendly warehouse who ship it out priority to you. You'll get Flat Belly Shake delivered to your doorstep in a few short days to ruthlessly target the unwanted fat around your body and face without ever thinking about the pains of dieting and exhausting workouts. It's a single one-time payment. There are no hidden charges and no auto-ship subscriptions. I dislike those as much as you do. And I know not everyone's ready for the life-transforming effects of this powerful shake. I understand it could be too big of a transformation for some. If that's the case, then Flat Belly Shake just isn't for you. And that's fine with me. The choice is yours. I just don't want you missing out on something that could change your entire life by getting you the body you've been dreaming of for years. I want the very best for you and your health, so I'll go one better when you get started with the 3 or 6 packs today. When you order a 3 or 6 pack, you'll also get the following bonuses for free. The first bonus is the 24-hour Fat Burning Guide by Andrew Kelly, the most complete blueprint for round-the-clock fat removal, and doubling your weight loss power through burning fat all day and night. Did you know you can accelerate fat loss for 24 hours a day if you know how to burn fat during sleep? It's true. Andrew Kelly discovered it while testing out new meal timing strategies for his wife. He noticed his wife suddenly boosted her fat loss when he simply tweaked her daily eating habits. Then he found all the undeniable scientific proof behind it, which is why he put together this life-changing 24-hour fat-burning guide to reveal the secret methods and strategies the weight loss industry doesn't ever talk about. Stuff like the after-dinner tea that ramps up metabolism while you sleep deeply, the powerful meal timing strategy proven to bust belly bloat all night, what to eat for dinner in order to melt twice the amount of fat all night long, how to get deep, revitalizing sleep for releasing more trapped fat, the breakfast timing trick to maximize fat burning all day, and much, much more that you're going to love. The second free bonus you'll get with the 3 and 6 packs of Lanta Flat Belly Shake is our energy-boosting smoothie recipes. With these delicious, nutrient-rich smoothies, you'll be bursting with energy all day long. The herbs, foods, and spices fight against pain and deadly conditions by supporting a healthy inflammation response. And the smoothies are so tasty, some even contain decadent ingredients like delicious chocolate. Yet they boost energy, curb cravings, and enhance fat loss all day long, allowing you to get even more impressive results from Flat Belly Shake. And to get your hands on these incredible free bonuses, simply click below to get instant access along with your order of Flat Belly Shake 3 or 6 packs today. If there's still a little voice in your head telling you to be skeptical, I totally get that. After all, that's how I would feel if I were you right now. I hear you. And that's why I've added a 100% satisfaction or money-back guarantee to Flat Belly Shake for an entire year. Yes, you heard that right. I'm so completely confident that Flat Belly Shake will blow your mind that I'm even guaranteeing you'll get the dream body you want. If Flat Belly Shake doesn't simply astound you with the explosive power of its fat-busting nutrients, I don't want your money and you'll get every cent back, even if you use up the entire bottle. You just contact our super friendly customer service for a full, no questions asked refund, even after using it all up. This is our customer service email address, direct phone number, and even our returns address, so you can see we're a real company and we stand by our product. It's easy to get a hold of us. In fact, I insist on giving you several $100s worth of free weight loss products if Flat Belly Shake doesn't completely blow your mind. That's how much I believe it will transform your life. Meaning there's no pressure at all, as you have a full 365 days to test drive Flat Belly Shake. Click on your best Flat Belly Shake option below and have it delivered to your front door in a few short days. Then you can relax as you're covered by our money-back guarantee for a full 12 months. All that remains is to experience the pleasurable metabolism-boosting effects as Flat Belly Shake lights up your inner fat-burning engine, enhancing your energy and revitalizing your brain, supporting healthy digestion, healthy blood sugar and cholesterol, lowering cravings, and giving you back that spark of your youth. Click below and choose your best option to get started with your new life with Flat Belly Shake. The 3 and 6 months packs will be the most powerful tools to reach your goal weight and help you torch every bit of extra fat you might be carrying. This 1-month option is enough to activate your GLP-1 hormone and kickstart your journey to the new body you desire. And remember, when you order any of the bulk packs, you'll save even more, and also qualifying for the incredible bonuses, the 24-hour fat-burning guide and energy-boosting smoothie recipes. If you're still here, you probably know it's time to make a decision. You're at a fork in the road. One of those roads in front of you is no different than the road you're on now, where you feel unhappy about the way you look, confused about how to get rid of unwanted fat, and just plain tired of not getting results. You're frustrated that you cannot lose weight even when you do everything right, and it affects your confidence, your happiness, and your energy. You feel older, less important. No doubt your love life is affected too. You wonder if you'll ever get back to the real you. Maybe you suffer from weight-related medical conditions that make you worried for your future. Will you be around for your kids? If you do nothing about it, you're looking at a slow deterioration of your health over the next 20 years. It'll eat away at your self-worth, your confidence, and yes, it puts your life at greater risk each month that goes by. Look, I know I'm being a little tough on you here, but these are the facts. I simply cannot sit by and do nothing while you suffer the lethal risks of belly fat, which Harvard scientists say increases your chance of a sudden heart attack and is linked to many modern-day deadly conditions. Because the truth is, if you don't get started and make changes, your life will only get worse instead of better. In a few weeks, you'll be wondering about what could have been. You'll be disappointed when you stand on the scales or you look in the mirror. On the other hand, when you get started with Flat Belly Shake, you're giving yourself every chance of success. You'll be opening the door to happiness, confidence, energy, and vitality with a brand new life. A life where you can catch your reflection in a shop window and marvel at how slim and how toned you look. You'll feel confident, happy, and positive with your incredible transformation over the past few months. You'll walk down the street with a spring in your step, so delighted to get admiring looks and compliments. You'll slip easily into a new set of slim clothes and feel great again. You'll enjoy time at the beach or the pool with the confidence of someone who looks amazing for your age. You'll never once feel guilty about what you eat. Family members and friends will be dumbfounded with how you did it so fast. Can you imagine how wonderful you'll feel to know you've got the lean, toned body you deserve? You finally did it. And what's great is there's no risk because Flat Belly Shake is fully guaranteed for an entire year. If you're not 100% satisfied, simply contact our helpful customer service through this website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and our friendly staff will gladly refund you whenever you like until this time next year, no questions asked. Flat Belly Shake is fully guaranteed for 12 months. We've got your back. And you even get a free nutrition and lifestyle system for healthy weight loss, complimentary with your order. The order process is fully secure, your details are 100% safe and encrypted with the same technology used by big retailers and banks. Everything is secure and safe. And we have a helpful customer service team you can contact at all times. Flat Belly Shake is ready for you now. Simply click below and get started right away. Our friendly warehouse staff will prepare your order to ship priority and be at your doorstep in a few short days. Successful people act fast, and I want you to be successful with this journey to a better you. Which is why when you click below, you'll make the smart choice for yourself and your family, and you're signing up to something very real. That's what I put my name to. That's what I'm guaranteeing for the next 365 days for you. I've made it as easy as I can for anyone to get their hands on this formula. It's as safe as if you were ordering a product on Amazon, except Flat Belly Shake is only here on this website and nowhere else. And all you need to do is click below and start right away on your new journey. Thank you kindly for your time, and it's been a real pleasure talking to you. Still here? You probably have a few questions that need answering. That's perfectly normal, and I understand, and I'll do my best to answer them right now. Is Flat Belly Shake safe? Yes, absolutely. Flat Belly Shake is made of healthy and naturally occurring nutrients with no known side effects. It's produced in a lab certified by the FDA, tested for quality and purity, and above all, safety. You can relax as you mix up a Flat Belly Shake each morning, safe in the knowledge the nutrients can only be beneficial for your body and your brain. Nothing works for me. How do I know Flat Belly Shake will? That's a great question. To start, Flat Belly Shake is based on science that you've seen with your own eyes. What's more, Flat Belly Shake is a powder that mixes with water. Science tells us you'll absorb these powerful nutrients much better than if they were in a capsule. The effects will be remarkable. Now, Flat Belly Shake works for almost everyone, but as you know, nothing works for 100% of people. And that's why we provide you with a rock-solid satisfaction guarantee. How does the guarantee work? From the moment you order, Flat Belly Shake is fully guaranteed for a full 365 days, or you get every cent back. That means if you change your mind, decide it's not for you, or if you're not anything but completely satisfied by the results you see, even if you've used up your order, just contact us through this website and we'll be glad to refund every cent. How do I take Flat Belly Shake? All you need to do to enjoy the maximum benefits of Flat Belly Shake is mix a single scoop with water or another beverage of your choice and drink it once a day in the morning. We provide a small scoop for you along with your order of Flat Belly Shake, so the precise quantity is already measured out for you. All you have to do is mix it and drink it down. Then you can sit back and enjoy the feeling as the powerful nutrients work their way through your body. Can everyone take Flat Belly Shake? Every adult over 18, man or woman of any age, can safely take Flat Belly Shake. It doesn't make any difference how much extra weight you're carrying. If you feel like your age is working against you, or even if you feel nothing ever works for you, we understand that there's every kind of man or woman out there who wants to drop weight, and that's why we made Flat Belly Shake for everyone. If you have a medical condition, talk to your doctor first to be sure you can take Flat Belly Shake. Otherwise, no matter your age, sex, size, shape, you can take Flat Belly Shake. How many bottles should I buy? To enjoy the peak benefits of Flat Belly Shake, it's best to continue taking it for 3, 6, or even 12 months. Most people we personally know are happy to take Flat Belly Shake every month because, quite simply, they feel so full of energy and vitality and are delighted with what they see in the mirror. And that's why we offer deep discounts on the 3 and 6 packs of Flat Belly Shake, because we want to make it as easy as possible for you to get the maximum benefits. If a 3 or 6 pack is out of your reach and you prefer to start with a single bottle, we absolutely understand. That's why a single bottle starter option is here for you as well. Is Flat Belly Shake available anywhere else? Flat Belly Shake is only available right here on this website. It's not available on Amazon, eBay, or anywhere else at all. Some vendors have tried to produce cheap imitations of Flat Belly Shake. However, the only place to get the authentic version is right here when you click on your best option below. How long will Flat Belly Shake be in stock for? Flat Belly Shake contains rare and exotic ingredients that are hard to find. We trust our suppliers, but we faced a constant battle to keep this potent breakfast shake available. We cannot guarantee stock beyond the next few days. And while we do everything we can to keep the prices down at these super affordable levels, it becomes increasingly hard for us. This is why it's best to get started with Flat Belly Shake now by clicking on your best option below. If it's still in stock and available, you'll be able to fill in your details. What do I have to do to get Flat Belly Shake? To enjoy Flat Belly Shake and begin your new journey to a life full of vitality, energy, and happiness, simply click on your best option below. On the next page, enter your details and confirm your order. Your order will be sent to our friendly warehouse team who will prepare it for you and send you a shipping notification. You can get started with Flat Belly Shake in a few short days. Click on your best option below to take advantage while Flat Belly Shake is still available for you. It's been a real pleasure talking to you, and whatever decision you make, I wish you and your family the very best.